Hey everybody, this is Dog, and this is the VOD for the Wild Tide EU Beginner Tournament 2, set by Astico. There'll be a link in the description to the Discord if you want to join up. Only requirements are you're on PC for now, and you're not in Celestial. So if you're both those things, want to play in a beginner Strive tournament, get some competitive kind of experience with other beginner intermediate players, head down to the Discord and join up, and guess get on with the matches. Oh, we're starting. Alright. A Soul Mirror. Grog Man, a slightly more experience. Rollbackhero here. Oh no, no Zados. Oh well. They'll be with us in spirit. Let's see what their round style option is. Nice 6H, very solid. Ooh, the deep. Oh, and a burst bait right away. Rollbackhero coming in strong as hell. Very solid. Ooh, missed a little damage on the wall break, but still very solid. You know, he's going to take that positive. Oh, the 6S smashes that gunflame out of water. I'm shocked that Bandit Bringer had been taken down. That is about the pace I expected a Soul Mirror to go at. Early lead for Rollbackhero. The risky DP start followed by a burst. And another DP. These guys are throwing out DPs like hotcakes. These solid conversions from Rollbackhero. Some real good stuff. I'm impressed. Let's see if Grog Man can move it back here. Ooh, very solid. Nice cancel, little burst bait there. YRC defensive. Oh, and the grab whiffs. He's coming in for a counter. A nice cute little counter hit punish there. Solid loops. Oh, and the 2K for the Seduff. Get him out the pressure for Rollbackhero. He's taken back the momentum. And a solid grab for the end of the... Oh, the end of the match. Alright, that was intense. Jeez. Jeez, these soul guys don't mess around. They wasted no time. They want to get out of here. Alright, so Rollbackhero up 1. See if Grog Man can make a bit of a comeback here. Oh, the 6P stuffing that 5K. That's a little unlucky. Shorter stubbed and win out for Grog Man here. Oh, the Bandit Bringer, the overhead. Catching Rollback out a little bit. But a nice YRC to really stop any of that momentum coming in. And the burst as well. Over here is out of those defensive resources now. 6H comeback. Oh. DP'd in. Oh, a nice conversion with the 5K there. Not quite hitting the gunplay. Oh, but it doesn't matter. More than enough. Oh, these guys are just brutal. Some Rollbackhero's support in the chat. I don't know. I don't think Grog Man's out of this yet. Can all happen. A mirror match situation. What an unusual mix-up there. Not taking the aerial punch, instead going for the aerial 5H. It worked out for him. Oh, an unfortunate drop on the combo there. I don't know if it was spacing related. I know nothing about Soul apart from that he beats me up. This block Bandit Bringer, it's a tough one to anti-air that. You can go for it, but often those 6Ps are either be too quick or too slow. Let's Rollbackhero taking the second round. Yeah, Rollback Soul is scary. These, statistically, if we go by the game and the experience, Rollback should be a little more new to the character, but it's not showing. It's not showing any kind of... There we go. Alright, we're in. Fantastic. We've got a Happy Chaos with Raven Enjoyer against Sabsen. There's Anji. A very meta problem character with Chaos, and, you know, Anji's not considered the strongest, but certainly not, you know, nobody's weak. Let's see how he deals with a Happy Chaos pressure. 5K to start with a grab from Happy Chaos, an unusual one. Looks like Raven's pressure is stumbling a little bit. Oh, he's pulled it right back. This is the classic pressure we're used to seeing for Happy Chaos. Just blasting you from across the screen. Oh, and he gets that. I'm shocked that Sabsen got the spin on that move there. That was a very long spin. That is just mean. You hate to see it. Just an innocent fan dancer getting blasted the shit out of with a pistol. Let's see if he can adapt. Should be a decent opening from here. Oh, he misses the overhead. Using the fan follow-up there with the Fujin. Keeps himself plus. Nice hop. See how Raven's going to get himself out of this corner. Oh, and he's, as I say it, he's out. A nasty jump S from Chaos, and Sabsen is back in Nightmare Town. Dash FD, just trying to approach. Raven's doing a good job of not making it easy for him. On the offensive burst into a corner. This is not a good situation for Raven. A wise YRC, if you ask me. Oh, the parry. Oh, and it takes him not quite far enough. That is a tragedy. One round up to Raven. Let's see if Sabsen can even out here. What a burst, just to force him off to the other end of the screen there. And just as quickly Sabsen's back. It looks like he, from the last round, is starting to adjust pretty well here. Keep Raven where he wants him to be, and not a million miles away using his pistol. No Oki from Super here, but Sabsen plays it slow, nice and clean, taking off that. And the first perfect I've witnessed in this tournament. But you know, no shame in a perfect, it's Guilty Gear, they happen. The fast, mean game filled with hate. Oh, the miss on the grab there, I wasn't sure if that was block stun. I think it must have been. And Raven's in a familiar position. Oh, the burst does not go well for him though. He has been carried to the place, just running. Just, Sabsen is refusing to be far away from Happy Chaos right now. Solid wall break. No OK from the Super. Chaos has got a lot of meter to work with. Oh, and that's the burst. I guess no choice from Raven though. He would have been smoked. The Super coming out. Sabsen's good, but that's a lot of Chaos resources that have been reclaimed. It's still in a corner. A nice adjustment from Sabsen. Evening up. Moving into the last match here. Second of our top 8 matches. Excuse me. Alright, for all the marbles. Of course, whoever loses here is not out. They'll be heading down to losers. God forbid who in losers faces these. I do not envy them. Both look like a nightmare to deal with. Right. Even reversing the usual. Oh, and a very nice super pickup on the wall there. There's some solid Oki, a ton of resources to work with. He's miles away from the screen, but Sabsen not missing a beat, keeping up with this very aggressive, just running this character down. Another misgrab, but it is fixed very quickly. And a very solid, I want to say 6p, but I think that might be Far S. Another Far S from Chaos. And the counter. Oh, and a very nice pickup. Solid counter hit combo there from Sabsen. A little bit of Bird Oki now. We haven't seen much from him. Oh, and the grab reversing the situation. Sabsen again not missing a beat. Very solid. Picking up on Raven's use of 6S there and twirling right through it, converting it to a solid whiff. this is still really on the line. I have no idea who's going to be coming out on top of this. A very solid Cornwall combo there. Sabsen's really got these strings locked down. In this high pressure environment, either he's not feeling it or he's ready for it. So is Raven, solid with the reload cancels there, the pressure. So all to play for. Nice YRC. I like that YRC a lot. Just taking the momentum back for Raven here. Really mixing up the pressure, yeah, forcing out the burst. Intelligent of Sabsen to use that resource before it's all done. This is going to come down to the wire. I don't even know if I should be talking right now. Oh, he doesn't get the wall break. Oh, and the parry on the wake up for the... Oh, what a ending. I was sure that Raven was going to hit the wall break just the last second there. Maybe he was sure too. Who knows? But then a fantastic parry super to pick it back up. What a... right to the end. What a match. Jeez. Yeah, I'd be terrified if I was anyone in losers at the moment. This is... everyone's looking terrifying. Oh, what an ending there. I couldn't have been closer unless it was an actual draw. Fantastic stuff from everybody involved. It's a pleasure to be witnessing. And we've got Geo? A Geo mirror. Surprising. Quite a few Geos in the tournament. It's Amy against Fattiga. Musicon, I want to say? Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that. See what colours we've got. Blue Geo and a rare grey Blue Geo. Dash back against the 5H starter. Oh, a little bit of a miss on a couple of them. Showing their nerves, perhaps, and not picking up much off the counter hit 2Ds. Oh, I misgrabbed there. YRC to reset the tempo. Oh, I think the super's gonna... Oh, it just doesn't. She cruises over the super with the IAD. Solid grab. Chucking on the floor. Nice block from the overhead to low. This is going to be a close one as well. I can feel it already. Nice repeated close slash pressure there from Amy. Very solid. Wait, sorry, from Fattiga. This is going to be difficult. Another solid start from Fattiga. Continuing the momentum of the last round. Amy taking it back. The 2K spin kick there for the Wolf. This is going to be a solid wall break. Nice. Good damage on the wall break there with the Trabajo. Oh, and a DP to stuff that. With a... I don't know if that was a super buffer or what, but that was a mean jump in. YRC to reset that momentum. Dashes back from the DP to take back the round and even it up. Some solid geo play here. Very nice block on the cross up there. Oh, and a burst bait. Super solid, carrying into the corner with the... But the grab on the overhead, reverse it right away. Oh, a very late jump H as well. Nice challenger there by Fattiga. Evening up again. Nice YRC. A lot of YRC usage. I think that was a safe jump from Amy. It was. So this is going to be a big punish. Small punish. Solid 6p. Essential in this matchup to get you out of these geo pressure strings. Of course, both players are going to know that. Oh, a nice PRC pickup there. I'm not sure if that was intended. Perhaps this is too advanced for my tiny dog brain, but solid nonetheless. Cautious round starts. Burst down already for Amy. Getting those resources out of the way early. Solid pickup with corner carrying. No pickup on the counter hit close hits. I don't know what happened for Fattiga there. Maybe it's nerves. I think Amy's blocking here. Yup. Very solid punish on the super there. Dash success. Not quite ready for the 2D on Wake Up. Amy, she's very low on meter and in chip range. Not much you can do there, Amy. Just get back to the next round. No meter to FD those chips. Solid scrap and nice cross up on Wake Up. Should be. Yep, very dead. Fattiga. Heating up again. Another close match. Round each. Oh, the end of the 6P again. Beating out Fattiga there. Amy doing great work to keep up her pressure here. It's the problem with the Geo. She can put you in this situation for so long. If you're not ready with those 6Ps, with those pressure resets, she's just gonna keep you in her strings for as long as she wants. Oh, far slash catching the whiff button there from Amy. Oh, she's alive somehow. I was sure that was it for this round, but no. Dueling YRCs and a classic dash after YRC to take the round for Fattiga. I've genuinely lost count of this. I can't remember. Are we done? This is the second match, right? Who won the first? They've been so close, I have no idea. Help me out, chat. Who's the winner? It was too close for me to. I lost myself in the matches, in the flow of things. And here we are, May versus Potemkin, a matchup I know almost nothing about. Some pot fans in chat though. Oh, that is a mean start for Potemkin. You just try and throw one dolphin and that's what happens to you? Oh, and the gold burst coming in there. I'm shocked that was gold. PRC off the super to make it safe there. Bingus dumping that meter as quickly as they got it. Some really solid pot play, just moving forward, barely moving with his feet. Another gold burst. Immediate super. These guys know what they want to do with their meter, and they are not afraid to do it. Oh, she's inches from death. The small girl and her dolphin. Oh, a nasty 6P there, being the repeat dolphin follow-up. A risky move, of course. If you don't know, and it looks like Ween knows. Good lord. The mixes from Ween here. Low into overhead, into low, into slide-oo head-oo. The classic Garuda. The BRC there, I don't know if that was a mistake or some very advanced mix that I just witnessed. Oh, the burst whiffing on the Garuda. Yet another cruel property to that hideous move. Oh, and a solid block from Ween. I would have definitely challenged there, but he held that block. Oh, the armor taking the jump in. Oh, and a pot buster to break the round in his favor. Oh. Again, close. Solid 6P. Not hitting the grab follow-up as it hit on the ground. Slightly mistimed 6P there, but not getting punished for it. And the Dragon Mega Fist has come out, finally. That is a vicious mix. The Bingus dealing with it very, very solidly. And the Dolphin's coming out. The strike throw is being played by this small, I assume, aquarium working girl. I don't know May's backstory. To the giant, somewhat robot man. Oh, good lord. I don't know why that pot buster hit, but I'm feeling for the person it did hit. A lot of 6B's being thrown out here by Pot. Trying to catch out May's jump in, but Bingus is holding it down fairly well. Oh! Jeez, that dolphin came out before that slide head connected to the ground. Bingus taking their first round of this set. Rooter into sweep. It's a hideous thing to see. I don't know what Bingus is going to do, but they're going to need to adjust to that pressure. As I say that, they've taken the momentum back. Well, that's one way to get May out of the air. That's one surefire way to make sure she's not going to be jumping. Evening it up. A burst on the table for Bingus, none for Ween. 6P hitting that H-Dolphin. RS hitting the regular Dolphin. And burst removed already. Some nice Oki for Bingus. Oh, and a clash. The Dolphin cancel picking it up where Potemkin did not. I was going to say I'm shocked that super didn't hit, but it did hit. The wall of death approaching. Oh, feel for Bingus. They were almost over. And another death wall. Oh. Oh, not quite knowing how to deal with that super. Some nasty stuff there from Dr. Ween, but again, another incredibly close match. Far from a blowout, could have gone either way. That'll be Ween heading into losers semis, I believe. Memory serves. Oh no, of course. We've got rollback versus Sabsen. Is this the matchup? Oh, it is. I don't know why my brain was convincing. Very classic. There are only vanilla characters here. And the mutual sweeps for the round start, but the spin, eating the 6S for Soul. Going to be a regular occurrence for this. And grab right out of the bird loops there. Don't want to get counted. Oh. The burst forced him off the 6S. Oh, but the recovery, he was a little too high. The wall break there. I thought the parry missed, but it was too... And he's dead from... Okay. Good lord. Parry was almost a disaster, but was saved at the last moment. Oh, the code taking out the bandit roller. Bandit bringer, sorry. More co loops. Oh, just missing that pickup. I think that was meant to be a 5k there off the wall. Just like that, we're back in the other thing. And that's the thing, I do that as well. Like, sometimes you throw out a grab a soul because you think that's the answer you need, and his other 4 mid options come out, and you're just like, help me, I hate it here. Evening it right back up. Solid 6S start, very strong option for Soul, and another spin. Solid 6P there. The delayed bandit roll. Bring it, knocking them out of the air. Oh, another missed grab in the corner. The pressure eventually opening him up. Just pressing a button and guessing wrong. That is a brutal, brutal spot to be in to Soul. See how Sabsen adapts here. Oh, and another spin working out for him. A third spin from round start. Second. Solid spin, just keeping that corner pressure going. Sabsen's found a key to this matchup. And it's spinning. Bird being sent out, trying to control space. I like this, taking this slow after the wall break for Sabsen, just trying to remain in control. Very, very nicely played. A nice adjustment. Relying more on those spins that will work in. Slowing down a little bit. Let's see what rollback can bring. Stuff in the fivers there. Looks like rollback's also looking to play it again. A little bit of a different range. Oh, a solid Fafnir to break the wall there. Lovely reactions. Set the matchup. And another wall break as quickly as the last one happened. Sabsen's stuffing it. Still living. And a grab taking out what I assumed was the soul attempt to grab. Held cold there. And that is so difficult to deal with. Anji has so many options coming out of that code. Doing well for Sabsen to dodge the anti-air as a rollback. Oh! The fusion not quite connecting there. 6S getting stuffed by a bird. Both of them are going to be feeling this. And the 6S taking him out! As he tried to get another bird in there. Burst up for Sabsen. Just a little bit late on the challenge there. Code missing from the 2D pickup there. And slow on the linking just as quickly as it came. Looks like Sabsen's momentum is going. And as I say that, he grabs it right back. Carrying this soul across the world, all the way into the other wall, giving him ample space to work with. And very solid, just wading through Soul's pressure there by Sabsen. Evening it up. Some good stuff. Rollback's fine to get in there, but it's proving a little difficult. I'll have to see how he adjusts, how Sabsen adjusts, where the balance of this matchup goes. First round scramble, which is going really common for these matches. Bit of a miss grab there by Sabsen, perhaps a little bit of input error. You know, in these high pressure situations, it's going to happen. Oh, and stuff in the roll with the 2K, the hop after the fusion. Very solid. And that just is grabbed back this round in rollback's favor. Really nice stuff there. Guessing really well. Fan there, keeping him positive. YRC to try and get the... Oh! My god! Just as the 6S took back the momentum, the parry gave it right back to Sabsen. Forest start. A lot of forests just pressing the button at the wrong time. Soul takes a third of your life for it. Very patient in his mix-up, just letting his pressure do the work for him in rollback. Like a very clean round for him at the moment. Getting caught out a little bit by the fusion mix-up. Looking very solid. Really solid from rollback. Nice adjustment. Oh, the roll not quite taken that far as from Soul, forcing the burst from Sabsen. Solid Fafnir in the corner. And the Fafnir was so plus that grab didn't work out for rollback. Looks like it's going to be okay though. Oh, with the spin. A really solid spin punish there. The Bandit Ringer barely coming out. Really nice anti-air co-loop there. Gotta say, Sabsen's execution is looking nasty. And that's him taking in a scramble of a set. Another whirlwind.
Anji wins.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with Sabsen looking nasty. But rollback 2, that soul pressure was no joke. He was picking up whatever he was getting. And I'm getting no rest at all. We're right back. I was just enjoying my slight breath. I lost Geo, who's made it. Fattiga. And Raven in the bottom spot is Happy Chaos. This will be interesting. I think Geo fights Happy Chaos pretty well, in most people's opinion, because her dash is so quick. The usual task of having to dash all the way across the screen to get through Happy Chaos's pressure is not as daunting for her as it is for other characters. And a solid pickup, nice carry, putting Happy Chaos in the place he does not want to be. No reversals available to this character. So you just have to use you're relying on the system mechanics to keep you safe in these horrible wall situations. I'm left with a sliver of health there after the wall break. And that super, even if it whiffs, that aerial Geo super, she is not minus, and she'll let you know that she is not minus. She spends that Mia, so it is still her turn. And now we see the classic Happy Chaos position, but you see how quickly Geo can just... With Sabsen's match we saw, he had to run like crazy. Geo can do it in a fraction of a second. Let's see if we got a nice... Oh, a nice 5D combo on deck for Fattiga. That one not connecting. And you can see just how quickly she eats the distance between Chaos and herself. Some nice adjustment for Raven here. See how he does into the PRC out of the aimed stance to make it safe against that reversal super. Oh, and a grab on wake up. Steals the round. Looked like he was going to pick it up at the end there, but that wake up grab. Not quite letting him. Alright, let's see. We're looking for adjustment from Raven. See what I can do to this monstrous Geo from Fattiga, who's just eating up the distance between them. Fattiga in a really nasty way, but manages to challenge and get out of it. So impressive stuff, and no hesitation from Fattiga here. Just, oh, and I think that's gonna connect. Oh, that hurts. Raven just got an inch there, and the reversal super from Fattiga takes it right back, refusing to give him an inch. That's the throw from strike throw here. Oh, it's just so difficult, especially if you don't have a reversal here to be disciplined enough and be relaxed enough to weather Geo's relentless pressure. That's one hell of a string there. Oh, and a miss there from that shot, which I am personally quite surprised about. Perhaps the dash startup was not missing a beat again for Fattiga. These are some serious gamers. Ooh. Oh, and immediately baiting the burst. To Ween not missing a beat there. Throwing out his own burst. Anti-air is looking very strong for Ween in this situation. But the PRC not quite enough to bring him out of that slide head. Not slide head, I can't remember the name. Oof, a delayed revolver into a command grab. YRC to reset the pressure and the low coming in for the win. Coming down to the wire already. That Mega Fist is such a nasty round stop. The immediate challenge afterwards. And that corner pressure, just one mistake you make against Soul and you lose so much for it. Ooh, and the Gold Burst immediately into a super. The Vortex taking him under it but not able to convert anything. Another command grab. Ooh. Ooh, I think... because he was off the floor with Revolver, but the slide head just completely whiffed there. And the Garuda impact. Revenge for the Fafnir loops in the corner. And a wonderful pickup from the 6P there with another aerial command grab. Probably the option select. Vortex from Soul there with the PRC. Make it safe on block or on hit. Well, obviously safe on hit. Those 5Ps just whiffing for pot there. Nice backdash there, just cleanly going through Soul 6S. Heavenly whiffing for the out. On the 6S, just stuffing one of Pot's buttons there. Such a strong move. And Grog taking the first round. I'm a testament enjoyer. Alright, back to it. Immediate burst. Both of these guys looking like they really want the momentum from the start of these rounds. And the missed burst. Oh. And Grog not missing a single beat there. And somehow switching over Grog in the combo there. Not that it's going to matter much. He lost that Potemkin juggle for a second and caught him right back. Oh, the slide head armor. Pushing him into the Fafnir pressure. And those Fafnir into... Oh, and the charge just when you're expecting another brutal sweep. PRC actually making almost too fast there. In the corner again, but he's got a lot of health to work with, does Potemkin. And those guts, that giant HP, keeping you healthy through that wall break. Really nice matchup knowledge here from Grog, just challenging after all of those Mega Fists. Well, I've not lost the round, but that's definitely the option you want. Ooh. And absolutely ready for the slide head there. And the armor just not carrying Ween through. Grog laughing at the attempts for that armor to defeat his flurry of blows from Soul. Very nice conversion. Whew. Ending up in a short round there. Whew. Alright. Here we go. The penultimate match, perhaps, between these two fine competitors, fine specimens of Guilty Gear talent. Reaching the end of their journey and the continuation for one of them. So very defensive. Both players kind of seeing what the other one wants to do and holding strong. Strike through coming out for Geo as well as a gold burst. It's a big counter hit. Smart burst by Grog there. It's a lot of damage. Let that one ride. And that 6S doing a lot of work for him in this situation as well. But the wall hit was too high for the super to hit, and that's 50 meter gone, no wall break. A huge reset of momentum and a wonderful... Oh, the Bandit Bringer taking out the super, but the second reversal super making it count. 6S again coming in, and a low button getting stuffed by the jump H there. Oh, vicious vortex start. And that horrible place for Soul, where there's so many options for you. Press the wrong button for a second and you lose that much health. Oh, and the 6H, a smart move from Grog there. Stopping anything that would come out of Geo. And the round start situation off the wall break. We're into another, a dash back solid, picking up the burst immediately from Grog. Trading back the burst there. Nice jump in, nice follow up from Fattiga. Oh, and that's 2D. I was sure that 2D would be disjointed enough to miss the volcanic from Soul there. It shows what I know. Oh, and a nice reversal super, finding a little gap in the, making a pocket for Fattiga there. Oh, and the bandit after the 6S. Challenge being stuffed from Fattiga. Stuffed by Soul's blocky knees. Nice 6P. Solid tool in this matchup for stuffing a huge number of Soul buttons. And these wall pickups from Grog. Oh, and the advanced pickup off that counter hit from Fattiga. Quite tough to hit those timings there on the 2S. Very solid grab from Fattiga. Ooh, and I think this next grab's going to get stuffed though. Oh, that is painful. Grog coming out with one option on wake up there. Fattiga perfectly dodging it. Unfortunately, the second option into the grab was not as effective. Some reversal supers are weak to grabs, so I think you can grab Potemkins, his wall, but some aren't. Geos and Souls are will both very much hurt you if you try and grab them. Oh, of course, this is the... and I'm not sure what match this is, but it is an important match to play in the bracket. Like, for my benefit, the Souls are primary colors, so it's very easy to tell them apart. My very low IQ brain. Again, these pickups from Grog are just vicious. If he gets you near that wall, he is not letting you go. Ah, this is Losers Finals, thank you. Of course, that's what it's called. A lot of factor pressure. Oh, and jumped out the grab. Almost getting himself out. But again, Grog putting someone up against the wall and not letting them move once they're there. Oh. And knowing the 6H could come in, holding the block there. Quick whiff punish. A clean end to that first round. Another 6H, working well for Grog. See how rollback adjusts. Burst getting him off there, not wanting to be put in the corner. Like Grog seems to excel. Another burst there, resetting the momentum once again. Oh, bit of slowdown there. And just missing the pickup off the wall there with the 5K. I don't think anyone expected to be behind each other there. Vortex, rollback trying to challenge that Vortex from Grog and just not quite having it. Grog, sorry, rollback picking up the ground there. The grab at the end. Dueling 6S. Strike throw at its finest. Rollback really turning the momentum of this match around. Looking for that burst hard, doesn't manage to catch it, but not looking like it's going to matter much unless there's a huge comeback coming in from Grog, which is not impossible. Oh, these are some nasty combos. I don't know if I should be seeing this in a beginner tournament. Rollback was miles away from that wall, and yet Grog put him up on it regardless. Nice. Very solid YRC. Just get back control of the match. 1-1. Evening it up. I don't know about Evo material, but this material is good enough for me. I'm happy. Both mini walk back there, a whiffed burst from Grog, and Rollback himself sticking Grog the wall sticker to the wall. And ready for the DP on Grog's part. Nice charge dust. Not quite as strong as Fafnir, but there's not much difference in it for that wall break damage. Very solid position for Rollback. Fat burst bar into Grog's skinny burst being used there. And a round up. That bandit break from that. That delayed bat is so difficult to deal with. Just from that low angle coming in. What a wonderful jump from reading the grab perfectly there by Rollback. Just slamming Grog into the corner. Nice Fafnir wall break. Maximize the damage there. Dueling 6Hs on the classic conversion. And a challenge after the punches there. Working out for Grog. After that PRC Bandit Revolver cancel. Couple of 5Ps, make sure Grog ain't keeping him honest. 5P does, make sure your opponents, you know, like, I will hit you. Don't think I'm just here to block. I'm not. And a gold burst. Filling up Grog's meter there. A nice challenge from him, picking up another round for himself. 1 up for Grog, our current strongest soul. Sorry, Grog, Rollback. I'm not prepared for the mirror matches mentally. The wavelength is not there. The intellectual bitrate it's not happening. I'd love to know. I'd love to know what Hitachi would be feeling, seeing this. What's going on? What's in his pure heart? Oh, 2S, an option we've not seen a lot of, but looking solid for the round start. Working out for Rollback. Not managing to capitalize. Oh, nice air-to-air challenge there. I think Rollback's adjusting quite well to Grog's game plan of just keeping him in the corner. He's keen to burst, he's keen to just get out of that space. And it looks like Grog's having a little bit of difficulty trying to reclaim that space. That 6H is going to help. Oh, not quite quick enough for the Vortex pickup there on the 6H counter yet. But he's back in his home. Got Rollback exactly where he wants him. PRCing that BRC to make it safe. Not got a PRC for that, and Rollback immediately capitalizing on the unsafe bandit. Oh, oh. I'm sure that bandit rear was going to smoke that gunflame. But Grog spaced beautifully. Unfazed. 6P, I think, stuffing the 5k there. Coming out on top for Grog. Another nice 5k. Oh! I'm baiting not only a reversal, but a burst on Rollback's part. This is for the life. The tournament life of Grog Man. He's got to somehow pull this back. Through the burst. Through the massive HP pool, an increasing meter, and rollback. He's doing it. He's not making it look impossible. Oh, I'm baiting the burst. I love to see it. PRC on the Vortex to make it safe on hit. Oh, is he going to manage it? Is Grog going to steal this? Steal. Oh, he's not. The challenge on the Vortex. Taking it. The last gasp for rollback. What a match. Oh, who says a mirror match isn't fun, huh? Who's hating on mirror matches? Yeah, it was genuinely very, very cool. Alright, grand finals. For all the money. For all the biscuits. Every bit of tea we got. For all the noodles. Sabsen versus Rollback. A matchup he's used to, but not a player he's used to. Not the soul he saw in Winners. See what he's learned from watching them. Oh, and another burst bait. These guys aren't messing around. Oh, and the Ko coming in, keeping control of that airspace for Anji. Wonderful grab tech again. The Ko really useful. Not quite hitting the loop. Nice backdash from Sabsen. Getting out of that bandit bringer, but not quite enough. Oh, and the grab there. But no pick up off the counter hit. Oh, these fusion loops. Don't watch, kids. They're coming. Oh, and a super wall break. Nice. We haven't seen Sabsen use that much in the tournament, so it looks like that's a bit of an adjustment from him. Trying to clean up his wall break, get himself that Oki. Oh, and the whiffed grab again in the corner. Another thing we've seen in the other matchups Sabsen's played against Soul. Just feeling the pressure into that. His recovery from it is looking stronger than it was in the other sets. Rollback is warmed up. He's lived in this corner situation. Into Grog. Let's see. Oh! My god, the spin catching that bandit bringer. Oh, but the charge D being slightly misspaced. The reversed charge D being seen by Sabsen. Perfectly blocked into an incredibly solid punish for the first round to him. A true jewel. True jewel. Oh, and the classic both dusting at the start. Sweeping, 2D'ing, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and the gunflame, just the last wisps of the gunflame being taken there. An interesting adjustment, really relying on the gunflame for rollback here. It's trying to keep out of these fusion loops. Now the horrible strike thrower Anji has access to after his close slash. Warasi to get out of it again, but the immediate parry after the Warasi, what a great option. What a solid just card to pull out for Sabsen. Looking incredibly strong. Nice 6p, stuffing option Soul has there. Fan scheme himself plus. The backdash from the fans working out for rollback. Burst putting him in the corner. Rollback with the side switch, not missing a beat. And the strike throw, just that pressure in that corner, it is brutal into Soul. Success. Oh, just getting the fast slash there, not having it spaced out. Rollback taking it from Sabsen. Very solid co-conversion. Basic, but, you know, you need that stuff to be on deck, squeaky clean in these tournament situations. Solid rollback. Rollback? Solid wall break from Sabsen into rollback. And very difficult for... and not managing to get out that burst at any time there. Rollback looking a little flustered. Let's hope he digs deep. Comes back. Some nice adjustments. I think the gunflame option was looking solid. Let's see if he returns to that. It's interesting. I guess Anji, for most of us, is not a character we see a lot. So it might be that he's feeling a lack of knowledge, and the Sabsen's got a bit of an advantage in that regard. Being a little bit of a wild card in terms of the pick. Spin making it through the gunflame now, which it seemed to be that Sabsen was struggling with earlier. The fan keeping Sabsen plus. But the jump dust not connecting there. Again, we saw this into Grog as well in Sabsen's matches, that the spin was very effective to deal with Soul's mid-range game. It can be quite difficult for Soul to find a button that gets him out there. I thought that BRC was going to not work out for rollback, but it seems to have pushed him out of the corner situation. Oof, and the vortex riding through that bird. Laughing at the spirit bird. Nonplussed by its presence. Ooh, this could potentially kill. Oh, yeah. There's no making out there. Rollback will have his burst very soon as well. We'll see if Sabsen can readjust here. Looks like that little pause between matches have really given a bit of... Oh, but the mix-up. The charge dust there. No combo on deck, or the pressure the tournament getting to Sabsen. The solid gold burst. Oh, and the PRC into 2D after the whiffed parry. Oh, and the backdash, very smart from rollback. A really nice post-YRC option. The dash up button. Kind of, you're dashing up, you expect a throw from the guy dashing up, and he just hits you with that close S. Like, absolutely not. Not quite getting the round for him, but still really, really solid. A nasty Fafnir wall break almost immediately. The spin again. Rollback taking things a little slow, seeming to work out into the spin. And what begun as a solid round for Sabsen is quickly turning out to be in Rollback's favor, taking it up. I believe that's... If I could get a score in chat, I think we've evened it up now. What are we at, everybody? What are we looking at? Alright, we're back. Both players taking a little while between matches, which you gotta appreciate. They're clearly giving this some thought. Oh, and the vortex getting sucked by the spin. Converted to a whiff. Oh, but the 5k, that cross-up just getting stuffed by it. The last moment. Now Sabsen's in this corner. The last place anyone wants to be into Soul. Last place anyone who wants to be, but especially into Soul. Sabsen turning around, not missing a beat. Getting those fusion loops. Oh! Oh, I really like that dash. That air dash back off the Ko. He realized his miss. Thought I could go for some air buttons, but no, I'm going to play it safe. Oh, and, oh! 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 Rollback! Rollback! Knowing that the parry is an option. Expertly, deftly maneuvering around it there. Beautiful stuff. The 6P, interrupting that pressure, stuffing that bandit bringer, and the hop grab. Yup. DP no use into that bird Oki. See if Sabsen can hit some damage here. Oh, he does not have those charge dust combos on deck. That's a shame. That would have been solidly his round. Nice patient play here from Sabsen. Just keeping, just giving himself the space for rollback to make that final mistake for the lost sliver of health. And burst on the table for rollback, and nothing for Sabsen at the moment. See if he can generate it back. Nice block off to the spin through the gunflame there, making sure Sabsen kept himself safe. Oof. And again, that baited grab, that dashing in, dashing out from rollback, getting so much return. Oh, and again, the exact same move, just looking so strong for him. He knows the burst on the table, baits it effortlessly, picking up yet another round. Man. Man, oh man. Alright. Almost want to quiet down and give these last few rounds the reverence they deserve. Oh, another beautiful spin on the vortex. Rollback's got to watch out for that option. Sabsen's ready for it. But again the miss grab for Sabsen. Taking so much pain for his trouble. And, you know, we see him doing it a few times, but the parry not working out from either. All things were going right for him in his earlier matches, just falling away at the moment. Of course, the bracket reset, you're right. Oh, a solid overhead there. Forgot how much more rollback had to do here compared to Sabsen. He's making it back from losers. See, dueling projectiles here. The bird actually doing fairly well into Gunflame, which I'm a little convinced. Oh, and a wonderful pickup from Sabsen there. Oh, and the PRC mix-up. Rollback was feeling the grab. We all were. Sabsen defied all of our expectations. The jump. Oh, the spin. Spin again, doing great work for Sabsen. Oh, but the jumping out, just getting caught by the Fafnir there. A raw super for Sabsen. And it picks him up, and the PRC to dash in for it. Carrying rollback right to the corner, but the BRC pulling the momentum back for him. It's a mean grab right there. This could be huge for Sabsen. Oh, but the bandit bringer coming out for him. If he held that spin a second longer. That's it. That's it, right? This is the bracket reset for rollback. We do. It's going down to the wire. 5 more. Yeah, both of them really are going down. Fantastic matches from everybody today. Just so close. People fighting tooth and nail for their lives. It's wonderful stuff. Alright. I'm going get to enjoy a nice breather. You got some Sabsen enjoyers, some rollback enjoyers. Beautiful. Oh hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's get back to the meat and potatoes. I'll thank all you guys afterwards. Right now we got a hell of a set to enjoy. Oh, a missed input there for rollback. Oh, 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 and another bait burst. He's been so mean with that. This set rollback. He's been on point. The parries, the burst resets, the burst baits even. A well-deserved perfect. Saw the defensive moves from Sabsen coming there and completely unfazed. See, he's the Anji here is looking a little phased. A strange burst there, very high in the. I can only chalk that out to a lack of matchup knowledge. That misburst has really turned this round around. Soul, with the protagonist guts. Oh! Just as I was saying, his rollback was so ready for those defensive moves. A wonderful parry from Sabsen comes in. Oh, that Fafnir missing. I was surprised about that. I think everyone involved was surprised to see that Fafnir not meaty the crap out of Sabsen. Oh, and the hop. Nice challenge on the hop from rollback. I say lack of matchup knowledge, but it's not all missing. If anybody's lacking knowledge at the moment, they're both making it look pretty good. A Canadian burst is a high air burst. I'll have to bear that in mind. Being half Canadian myself, it will be close to my heart. So 1 up for rollback here. Oh, 6H there. Perhaps a missed input. I don't know enough about Soul to say for sure. Oh, and this pressure. Sabsen looking flustered for a moment, but not for long. The overhead catching him out after the Fujin there. Managed to grab his way out of that. Oh, and a move just getting stuffed by Soul Slash there. Oh, and the spin not quite. Oh, again rollback with just a simple move like dashing up and not immediately taking those offensive decisions. Getting him so far against Sabsen. Into these parries, these grabs. Sabsen looking a little flustered in the corner here. And another nice burst bait. Not quite managing to get the pick up there. Giving Sabsen a little window here to... And again, the dash in, dash out. Although, corner pressure for Sabsen. The Ko not quite taking him out of the air from that Band Burner. Oh, a beautiful burst after YRC. Such a nasty option. Just forces rollback into a grab in that situation. Oh, I cannot believe. Incredible by Sabsen to grab that round back. Unbelievable stuff. The Vortex pick up there right into the wall. Beautiful Fafnir wall break. Ooh, And the code just sailing into the... Nice PRC. Nice jump wake up there for... And Sabsen not going for the parry after the YRC, going for the backdash instead, mixing up that option. That's some sick gilding here. Oh, this follow-up of the revolver delayed there, stuffing Sabsen's button. This is going to be a big combo from Soul. Wall break, will Fafnir kill? No. Anji's hella Japanese, and he has guts for days. Will the super beat this? It'll definitely be a BRC. But that slash afterwards, knocking him out there. Rollback going up 2 to Sabsen 0 in this best of 5. From now on, oh no, we've got some swallowed inputs. You hate to see it. Yep, tournament point for Sabsen. Well, for rollback. Tournament life for Sabsen. He's got to keep himself in here. See if we do. Immediate burst from rollback. And that off the table right away. Beautiful grab into Oki. Hop into grab. A nasty pressure loop here. See if rollback can... Solid fusion to break the wall there. And the PRC to make that 6H whiff safe. From rollback. Oh, and Sabsen's on the wall again. Just not quite able to re-establish that pressure he had before the wall break. It's an FD from rollback. Oh, and what a dirty mix-up. The super into the low, into the overhead. Who's blocking that? Sabsen taking an early lead here. Looks like he knows he's playing for his tournament life. Yeah, smart burst if you ask me from rollback. You do not want to be in that corner into Sabsen. And just ready for the burst, but unfortunately the bounce knocks Sabsen out of the corner. The backdash making that throw whiff. Oh, and the cone not quite taking that bandit. Like trains in the night, but trains in the air. Oh, these parries. The parry into RC. 100 meter dispensed for a round. Sabsen refusing to go out. He refused. You might have seen the calls of reverse sweep in chat. And in his soul he knew. He knew he wasn't getting reverse sweep tonight. Let's see, will we even it up? Will it come down to the absolute wire? Or rollback, regain his footing? Connection has been lost? No. What's happening? No. What are we doing? What's going on? Technical difficulties have begun. Let's see, hopefully it's just the station, it's just the room. I hadn't seen any extensive rollback from either of the players, so hopefully we'll be getting right back into it. Looks like that is indeed the case. Minor hiccup. They're just extending the drama for all of us. Just keeping this high point boiling. The tension. Palpable. Is indeed. 2-1 rollback. Once again, tournament point for rollback. 2 more rounds for Sabsen. Vicious corner combo from rollback. Sabsen managing to get the burst off. Rollback realizing that he was been a nasty whiff situation because of the spin and PRCing to safety. Looking dominant in this round, but an offensive burst there in the corner. Really, almost a rude burst, some would say. Back again. The gun flame into birds. Somewhat commonplace for this matchup so far. Oh, and the second bird there just hitting Sol in the face. Oh, butterfly to the eyes there. Oof. That is, I think, a big drop from rollback. FD from Sabsen not having access to the... Nice goal, but it didn't connect, but using that resource before this round is potentially over. Very solid if you ask. Oh, the overhead not hitting me there is brutal. The grab keeping him in it. Oh, and I think that 6S just caught a backdash there. No 2-2. Rollback was fed up of our meandering about the point. That is that. Rollback Hero is our Wild Tide EU Beginners Tournament champion for our second Wild Tide tournament. Some incredibly solid matches from everyone involved. A true. I'm almost glad I went out as quickly as possible so I could experience all this stuff. Huge thanks to everybody for pulling up, and of course we got a big congratulations to Rollback. Of course, Sabsen, number 2, looking incredibly solid, and everybody, the countless solid players. There are too many to mention. Dr. Ween, Potemkin, our many Geos, of course. Thanks so much. And of course, thanks to Astico for putting this whole thing on. For stepping up. Seeing off Sejam's videos that the EU were hungry for their own beginner tournament. And he was the man. He was the man who stepped up, put one together for everyone. So, huge thanks to him. This was actually fantastically fun. Thanks so much for everybody.